It's a great pleasure to meet you again to this beautiful day. In today's video, in a life-changing speeches, we are going to talk again about a very great man, an African, and in other way also an American, an extraordinary man who managed to lead one of the most powerful countries in the world, the United States of America. That person is none other than Barack Hussein Obama. Barack Hussein Obama, the first president of United States, the first one black president of the United States of America. Barack Hussein Obama started leading the United States of America as the 44th president of this country from January 20th, 2009, replacing George Washington Bush. When it reached January 20th, 2017, he was replaced by President Donald J. Trump. President Donald J. Trump, it was his first term. And now maybe we are talking, we know that he is ruling the second term because he was elected to the second time. Barack Hussein Obama was born in Honolulu, Hawaii. And that is also where he grew up because his parents met there in 1960 at a school called the University of Hawaii. His parents were of different races. His father was a black man, an African from Kenya, from the Luo tribe, Barack Obama Sir. And his mother was an American from the United States, Anne Dunham. After they got married in 1961, 6 months later, Obama was born. Later, he went with his mother, who had gone to study in the city of Washington, where they stayed for 1 year. From there, they went to Indonesia, where they stayed for about 4 years. His parents later separated regularly in 1964. His father returned to Kenya and married again, and he visited Obama only once in his life before he died in an accident in 1971. Barack Obama was born on August 4th, 1961. Barack Obama faced many difficult challenges, such as living in many different places because after his parents separated, he went to live in Indonesia, where his mother had married another man. He also faced challenges of understanding himself as a black child in America, and for a long time, he was raised by his grandfather. He started primary and secondary school in Hawaii. He studied in different universities, such as Occidental College and Columbia University, where he got a degree in political science. He then continued at Harvard Law School, where he studied law. Another thing to know about President Barack Obama is that he became the first black president to read the Harvard Law Review. He became the first black person to read the Harvard Law Review. That is President Barack Hussein Obama. In important dates in Barack Obama's life, in 1989, he met Michelle Obama for the first time. They worked together in a law firm in Chicago. Michelle Obama was Obama's advisor in that firm. In 1991, Obama asked Michelle to be his partner, and she accepted. On October 3rd, 1992, Barack Obama and Michelle Robinson were officially married as husband and wife. They have 2 daughters, Maria Obama and Sasha Obama. After getting his degree, he became a lawyer who worked for the people from 1992 to 2004. He was also a teacher of constitutional law and other laws at the university. Obama usually prays in Protestant churches and sometimes he goes to Methodist churches. He is a strong Christian and also likes playing golf. On that January 2005, he was sworn in as a senator, becoming the first black person elected under the Democratic Party. Later, Obama resigned from the position of senator by his own choice as he prepared to run for president. On February 10, 2007, Obama announced that he would run for president of the United States. On November 4, 2008, Barack Obama won the election with 72% of the votes, becoming the first African American elected to lead America. He was the first African American to lead the United States of America. On April 4, 2012, he again presented his candidacy to run for president, and on November 6, 2012, Obama won again with 51% of the votes, winning for the second time. Barack Obama, in his leadership, became a president who was highly loved by those he led. He was also given the Nobel Peace Prize, which is awarded to a person who has done outstanding work. Obama left the White House in January 2007 and Donald J. Trump entered. That is Barack Hussein Obama. And now this man has said many powerful words that have changed the lives of many people, and they can change also your life. Now, if you are ready, let us go to the words spoken by Barack Hussein Obama. This man has said many powerful words that have changed the lives of many people, and they can also change your life. If you are ready, let us go to the words spoken by Barack Hussein Obama. And make sure to subscribe if you have not yet. This man once said that change will not come if we wait for another person or another time. We are the ones we have been waiting for. If we are waiting for the changes, or we are waiting for other people to come to bring or to make change, the changes will not come. We are the ones we have been waiting for. We are the changes we seek. There is no other right time you will find. The right time is now. The right time is now we are talking. I say that many people spend many years waiting for the right time. There is no other right time. The right time is this one. The moment you are living now, the time you are waiting for is not yours. You may never reach it. The right time you have is today. The right time you have is today. That is President Barack Hussein Obama. There. Another day, this extraordinary man said that if you are walking on the right path and you are ready to continue walking, in the end you will reach there. If you are walking the right path and you are ready to continue walking, in the end you will reach there. Whenever you have something you want to achieve, a goal you are going to, and you feel nothing will stop you, nothing can stop you, your goal should be kept moving. Just keep moving. And in the end you will reach what you want. You may see it is a dream inside you. But as long as you keep moving, just continue. When a person is still thinking, things look easy in the mind. But when you start your journey, you meet many things like trees, stones even, or the high mountains. You feel change is not easy. But change is possible if you continue on the right path without giving up. In the end, it is possible to reach there. This man also said Do not let your failure define you. Don't let your failure define you. There is a person who faces many problems. Their business fails maybe, or they are fired from a job, and it seems like their life has ended. There and that becomes their identity. For Barack Obama, it should be not like that. Instead, take a lesson from those things, learn from them, and continue. Your failure should not end your life or define it. Instead, failure should give you a strength to rebuild yourself and move forward. And another day he said, nothing valuable in life is easy to achieve. Nothing valuable in this life is very easy to achieve. You must understand that anything of value will not be easy to get. You will not get it very easy. You will not get it easy. You have to understand this. But if what you want has no value, it will be very easy to get it. It is very easy to achieve it. But it will not easy. You have to know that you will achieve it. Everything is possible. Nothing is impossible in this world, because it might be not possible for you, but it might possible to another person. But everything is possible. But you have to know that everything, when it is variable, it is something of value. You have to know that you achieving it is not very easy, but you will achieve. It is possible. Another day, this man said, we didn't come to fear the future, but we came to face it. We didn't come to fear the future, we came to face it. There is no reason to fear the future. Since you know it exists, you should prepare to face it instead of fearing it. Another day, this man said that when you are running, there is always a chance to fail. If you are competing, studying, or working hard, there is a chance to win or lose. You should know that, and you have to understand. You should understand that. But if you are no longer trying, if you have stopped it, then you have already failed. Fear the person who is still working, because as long as they continue, they still have two chances to success or fail. But the one who stopped it has already decided to fail. If you know that you have stopped it, you have already decided to fail. This is Barack Obama. Another day, Barack Obama said that having a good hammer doesn't mean every problem is a nail. Having a good hammer doesn't mean that every problem is a nail. It doesn't mean that every problem must be solved in the same way. You may have many, but it doesn't mean all problems are solved by money. You may have something, but it doesn't mean that all your problems are solved by that thing you have. Just one of the strongest message to remember, and you have to know and understand that. Another day he said, if you love working hard, you will fulfill your responsibilities, but you will surely move forward. No matter how you look, where you come from, or who you are, if you work hard and do your duties, you will succeed. No matter how it is, no matter how you are, no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, if you work hard and do your duties, you will succeed. Another day he said, you can put lipstick on a pig. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it will not stop being a pig. Even if you dress a goat like Ryan, it will still remain a goat. You can put a lipstick on a pig, but it will not stop being a pig. Even if you dress a goat like a lion, it will still remain a goat. Obama also one day said, when times are hard, we don't give up, we stand up. He also said focusing only on yourself to make money shows selfishness. Focusing only on yourself to make money shows selfishness. The world becomes better when people work together, not alone. The world becomes better when people work together, share what they have, not work alone. You should not be selfishness, because if you are doing that, you will not agree even with President Barack Obama. I have corrected many words he said, and I would like to finish this first part on this. One day he said, it took a lot of blood, sweat, and strength to reach where you are today. It took a lot of blood, sweat, and strength to reach where we are today, where I am, where you are. Today we work hard to make sure that the world we live for our children will be good. We work hard to make sure that the world we live for our children will be good. That is our target. That should be your target. That should be what you want. If you know that's what you are doing is not making a better world, you will live for your children. You are not doing it in the right way. You should work hard to make sure that the world you will live for your children, our next generations will be good. And I would like to thank you, all of you, for being with me in these conversations. That was today's video, life-changing speech from the president. The former president is no longer president. The former president, Barack Hussein Obama, the first black African man, became the president of the United States. Just make sure you subscribe. And you have to do it so we can continue together. Also click like, a sign that you enjoy this talk, and give your opinion about who we should talk about next. See you in next video. Ciao, ciao.